Welcome, everybody, to session 11. Did I hand out session 10 experience? I did. Cool. I did. I believe everyone should have it under journal. You should see session 10 entry. Okay. Yep. Cool. Well, for a recap of last time, Azrael, let's have Goe first do his, you don't want to go first? Oh, you're muted.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh, I was...
Go for it. Take it away.
I mean, I remember being corrupted by a book, and then, I remember going to sleep, and right after I went to sleep, I got burglared, except for one book, and that got tossed into the fire, assholes. And then am I going back too far, or am I doing the right one?
That's fine. You're going back a little further than you have to, but you're doing good. That's still good to go.
So I did that, and then I got pickpocketed by the old man, the mentor, oh boy, hang on. I'll turn this thing down so I can hear myself think. Oh, that was something different. Sorry. Wow. And then we got back to the academy, and I got confronted at the door like, you're not coming in unless you get purified. And I was like, fuck. So I agreed, and I went and did my purification ritual and fasting and everything, and I'm trying to remember what happened after that. Help. That's all I got. I'm probably missing something. So that's all I got. I think I just completely forgot like last session. I don't know. Like it's just completely gone. Like I don't know. I got Ben Affleck in Payback. I probably smacked myself in my head too many times, and that probably like wiped out the memory. Right, Markov?
It certainly doesn't help.
Anyway. I'm done.
So, yep, that was an exciting time. Puppy. How was you feeling about how was Emiko feeling about things?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing happened. Nothing to know. She, well, first off, she was also confronted that she needed to go be purified. She doesn't really believe there's anything wrong with her. She doesn't believe she's corrupted. At least not in that way. She definitely is corrupted, but she doesn't believe that she is corrupted in that way. And she got a letter from her brother that she hasn't seen in years, and had a little conversation with him. Granted, she did try to kill him, but you know. And
tried to kill him as one does with siblings.
As one does. Yeah. I mean, are you really siblings when you don't try to kill your siblings? Like, are you really? Can you really call yourself siblings if you don't try to kill them? So you know, she learned some things. She doesn't fully believe him, but I think there is some doubt rushing through her mind, and now, so she's a bit confused now. And she wants to kill him like slightly less, like that much. That much. So yeah, she's pondering that. And right now she doesn't really have an idea of what she should do.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and now she's wondering
got her
if
to
she should
question
talk.
a lot of things.
Now she's wondering if she should talk to her stealth teacher Wraith, because he said that they might know something. So because so the.
Great.
So yeah, yeah.
Cool. All right. Gyang.
Hello.
How's Gyang?
Here are my notes from last time. Galway took all the bad juju books. He's
Yes.
clearly affected by something because he's a seeker of knowledge. We got back to our mentor. The books were written by the immortal Baron, who is the guy that we killed. Emiko and Zengetsu snuck in, took the bag with the books, and burns them, except Galway keeps one. He reported back to the academy. There were priests watching Galway closely. They gave him a choice between cleansing or exile, and Emiko was approached by her mentor as well, saying that she needs to be cleansed, and she wasn't convinced about that. Yan told the merchant about the lack of food in the place that we helped, and they ordered an extra food shipment to go there. Young had a chat with his trainer at the tea house, and that he needs to walk the path and talk to Zengetsu about his learnings and about real risk battles. And he tried to do that. He tried to do that with Zengetsu. He tried to do that with Galway. He tried to do that with Emiko. Pretty much with very little assistance in that direction. Emiko got a letter from the brother, which she didn't really share with anyone, and none of us really know about it, but she got it. My spirit, so I was given a revelation that because I kept on complaining that no one came and helped us, and how much the city was or town was at risk. And I got a vision saying that there were a number of high-level spirit beings that were hidden that came along with us. I think that was intended to quell Young's, suspicions that the Academy doesn't care. Unfortunately, that's not working just yet. Instead, he's like, well, 4 spirit beings were all watching, and none of them did shit. So he's taking it the wrong way, but that's okay. Oh, so there we go. That's my notes.
All right. Zengetsu.
See, we had a book burning, and then we went back to town.
You say that so
And-
casually.
It's just a book burning.
And then I did more training, and then Yang asked me a question that had never been asked of me, and I came up with a question overnight for him. I came up with an answer for him overnight, and that was about it for me.
Yeah, it was really good, actually. I liked that question. I liked that answer. It's fun.
Is it crazy? What are you doing? And we have a new person, Scrappy Rabble here. Why don't you introduce your character while I take care of a quick thing?
No problem. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. I am going to be playing Zhuge Hayu. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But he is hopefully soon to be Formation Master. Obviously, that title, not yet. He is exceptionally well read, has 0 experience in combat, but has read about it a lot. He has read books on almost any subject you can probably imagine. Currently, because he's low level, his only focus is in society and culture, and then just magic in general. His skills are primarily support. Most of his ways of damaging or inhibiting enemies would be things like trapping them in illusions and things like that. As a person, he is quite tall for a Chinese man, fairly broad features, a stern look on his face, very long hair. Not sure if that's how he actually wore it, but we'll go with that. You would see him very well dressed the majority of the time, always carrying one of those lovely little social fans that the upper class likes to carry. His is actually metal and designed for defense, but it's going to look classy. Personality-wise, he is quite friendly and sociable, but he doesn't really look too positively on people that aren't very educated, even if he doesn't directly insult them. And yeah, that's the basics.
Cool. So,
Any questions or things I should have mentioned that I didn't? It's been a while since I played the Genesis system.
that's a pretty good way to start. We will work on getting your other details in place. At some point, we'll get who's kind of your trainer that you're working with to work on your primary abilities and focus of education.
Yeah.
And then we will work on letting you pick someone in town that you kind of make as a contact.
Okay.
So how much of, I don't know how much of the previous episodes you've partook in to, catch up.
I sadly did not have a lot of time to catch up this week.
Okay. So the primary location that the campaign is currently taking place out of is the Academy, which is basically a school that specializes in teaching people martial studies as well as societal studies.
Yeah.
So the standard, Asian aspect of both.
Yeah, I read a lot of wuxia.
Martial prowess and right. So it's has all of it. It's all encompassing.
Yeah, they might have like different departments or something like that, depending on what but everybody takes a little bit of every class, so to speak.
Right.
Like general
And
knowledge
so-
requirements.
Right. So there's, plenty of areas to study and focus on life things. So, whether it's the, Japanese samurai with their, way of the sword, and yet they still have calligraphy or other world professions that they focus on being excellent at as well. It's excellent in all aspects of their life, and it's not just one aspect of all you do is fight.
Yeah.
And the academy here was built to facilitate that. So you can work on kind of your backstory of what happened, where did you come from, what got you introduced to come to the academy.
I always forget the name of the ancient Chinese provinces. I think it's Hunan, but that might be the.
Well, since we're not technically in ancient China.
No, I'm just
can
saying,
make
like,
it up.
I'm trying to use it as an example.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. I'm just saying.
I would say that he's from somewhere up north. He's from a fairly well-known family in that region, and he was sent here to, learn, because that's what his family is famous for, is being scholars.
I'm sure no one else is from northern area, right?
I am not positive on that now.
Oh, there was a reaction when I said that.
Does that mean?
You tell me.
I mean, my eyes got big, but
You don't remember your own story?
so you have kids and you have a dog and you have like work and you have all these other things. Yes, I game a lot, but I also have two special needs kids and I have a lot of shit going on. I have lots of plates in the air, so I rarely remember my backstory. But I can try.
It's why it's good to write it down. I believe, if I remember correctly, Emiko said she was from the northern area. You, I believe, I don't remember where you, I don't think you really said where you were from. You said you're from a small town.
Yeah, it's like
Yang was from south, and
Yang's from like the
was
south.
east.
Let's see. Okay,
You could be west.
rural western China.
Yeah, there
Okay.
you go.
Yeah, okay.
So you're west.
Yep.
So I'm sure Emiko would be thrilled if
Yeah, I don't think I said exactly where I was, but she is a noble, so she'd probably be like,
Somewhere near Beijing or Shanghai. If those were around way back
I
then.
get it. So more like
Yeah.
a central area, or are you from the northern area?
yeah, she'd probably be more in a central area, like a city or something, since she's a noble.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because you had mentioned north before, but if it makes sense, central, we haven't gone and visited there or anything. It's not like it's locked in.
Yeah.
So cool.
But I didn't really go in too much detail on that because I was like, I don't know any of that stuff.
Yeah, no, it's fine. A lot of it hasn't been fully created to allow people to kind of develop some things.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of making you read, a document of, hey, these are all the different locations that you can be from. This is what is at them. Make sure you stick within the parameters. I went the other route of leaving it more open so you could make up kind of where you want it to be from and then plug it in at the location within the world.
Mm-hmm.
So. Cool. All right. So, you all have gotten back here after your lovely escapade and the events that transpired last week. You are called to your mentor the next morning, and he informs you that your associates, Boulevard and 47, have gone missing from a mission they went on. their previous mentor had a potential sighting, and they said they wanted to go check in on it along with some others, and they've not been heard from since.
Are we being sent to assist?
He's mainly informing you.
Hmm.
Do you know what's going on?
I'm assuming we're all here, just double checking.
They are. You're not quite yet.
Okay.
So their previous associates have gone missing, and so they're being notified of it, so they know what's going on. And then he mentions that a new person to the academy is looking for a team, and so they, with the two missing, and not knowing when they return, he was asked if he would have him join you guys. And so then he brings in a young gentleman who has a nice beard and seems to be fairly finely clothed, and introduces you. This is Heyu.
Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I bow. It's a pleasure.
I would have done a martial bow. Up to you guys if you find that insulting or not, but since we're fellow students.
Emiko does not acknowledge.
Have you seen pictures of what we all look like, by the way?
Yes, except I think maybe yours?
Okay.
And Getsu's
He's
the
the-
blue skin.
He's the blue dude.
Got you.
I'm the bear.
And then an Oni, correct?
Yep.
I'm half Oni.
Getsu is
Half Oni, yep.
half Oni.
Okay.
I'd probably just stare at you and look. What weapons do you have on you? Obviously,
I would have had my metal fan in my hand when I bowed to you.
and that's
Other
it.
than that, you would see a small shield on my hip.
Okay. I'll just kind of quietly say to Emiko, I hope this isn't another one who's going to roll on the ground instead of fighting.
I look directly at you and I go, oh no, I would never do that. Do you know how long it takes to clean these robes?
That's inappropriate.
Emiko just chuckles.
Inappropriate to clean the robes, or to
No,
say that?
yeah, say that. Inappropriate.
Okay.
Apologies, dropped my phone. Almost in the cat water. Bit of a distraction there.
That would not turn out well.
Phone and water don't mix.
Got an otter box, which does a pretty good job of protecting it, but yeah, I still had to jump on that, so apologies, got a little distracted there.
You know, that's a little understandable in that. So he's now introduced is going to join your team, and you're to continue your training. And your mentor says, when you feel like you're ready, it'd be good to retest yourselves at the trial tower.
I'll perk up at that.
My character would as
And
well.
would be good to check in on the village where the undead baron was at some point to make sure things have restabilized.
Ooh, undead. Did you guys take notes? I would love to see the notes.
We were busy trying not to die.
You can't take notes from memory? I can
I
see
mean,
why you guys need me on your team.
He's dead now.
yeah, he's dead
Hopefully.
now.
No, I just would have been fascinated
Like
to take
he's
detailed
not
notes.
coming up. Like
on
he is.
how
I'm
dead.
gonna look down at my
He's-
sandals that are
he's
still
like
a bit
in a-
stained.
Big smushy pile, like just he's mashed potatoes.
I'm just gonna like look down at my sandals.
Although you should probably watch the books that you touch in the crypt. Because they don't.
Why are they dirty?
They're
Oh,
evil.
they're not. They're dirty of a different kind. Sure.
They're evil.
They're corrupting.
I've still got some thoughts going through my head from that time, and it was unpleasant.
Don't worry, we took care of him.
Normally I'm very even keel, and they made me very upset to the point that I was very out of character towards my fellow compatriots.
Yes, I had to refrain myself from slitting your throat. Emiko says in her mind.
He is a seeker of knowledge.
I am. It's great for you to remember that. I appreciate that, Young. It was wonderful. Okay.
All right. So you have been given that by your mentor, and now you are released to choose which course you want to go. He gave you some recommendations and kind of allows a bit of self-study on that regard. So you can kind of
Are
pick the
we
path you want to
are we
go.
allowed to split?
Like picking elective classes, so to speak.
I mean, a lot of it is basically that. But
Are we
he
allowed to
kind of
split
gave
up?
you guys 3 things to do and told you, yeah, you can pick
Okay.
which and how you want to
Um,
go about them. If you want to split, you can.
Yeah. I mean, I know where I want to go. I want to go to the village that the Immortal Baron. I want to go back to check on them because my background is that I used to be like the village that I came from. I was like not the elder, but like the one of the
Big
top
brother
people.
types.
Yeah, I guess. Like I was like a mediator and like a diplomat and things like that. And like I'm a priest, so I did some healing. And so yeah, I just want to go and check on the rural village and see how it's doing.
Do you tell that to your group?
I'm sure that's the only reason.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sure.
You guys said there was books there, right?
Not
They were,
anymore.
and they got burned.
They were.
Oh, you burned books.
Oh,
Yeah. Imagine how upset I was.
Yeah.
The travesty.
Not only did they burn them, they stole them before they burned them. I had them.
By that one.
Technically, you stole them from the crypt. So.
They didn't have an owner because we had killed the owner. Remember?
So you
So it wasn't-
killed, you
that
killed
was
the
still the
owner
case.
and stole from them.
You can't steal from somebody that's not alive anymore.
well, we can retroactively fix that if that's your argument.
Oh, here we go again.
There are no more books. They're gone.
They were evil spell books or some sort.
Blah. Only somebody of a well-read nature would understand.
They were scared of books. That's what I'm picking up. They're
Yeah.
scared of the books.
You mean books that make you see shadows and have hands touch you? Yeah.
See,
That sounds amazing. How do I want to know how to make that spell. See, you should have kept the book. Then I would have learned how to make that spell. That's my thing.
It wasn't a spell.
Lord Juge, I think you and I will get along just fine. You're welcome to accompany me to the village if you like, even though there's no more books, but maybe there will be books that weren't written by an immortal baron. And we can study them.
At this point, I'm just gonna look at Zangetsu like, let's go somewhere else. Like, we need to leave them.
You might want to talk to the actual teacher. You know.
They left it to us. They left the decision to us.
I mean, we didn't burn all the books. We burned all but one of the books. The other book was burned by.
And
by
then
our
it was
book.
burned once.
You got me all excited for nothing.
So,
Because there's
oddly
one book
enough,
that's not burned, and then oh nope, just not by you.
well, I actually have an out of character question. So, the mentor that pickpocketed me for that book, how did he? I mean, how did he not get corrupted? Is his spirit just so strong?
That's a good question. You
Hence
should
the
find out
We should
his
ask.
character at some point.
Okay.
I'm choosing not to answer for in-world investigation to be allowed.
I understand.
Helps prevent needing to resist metagaming when you don't know. So, Yang, are you going to try to go to the town with apparently Yue and sorry, and Haoyu? Or do you want to Ozian off with Emiko and Zengetsu? Or are you going to try to keep the group together?
Why are they going into town?
They were going to go back to the town where the undead was to check on them. And Emiko and Zengetsu were saying they don't want to go back there.
Is that or the tower? I think we should go to the tower and practice. Some of us need it more than others, but we all need practice.
And the town, how far away would that be? Again?
One day.
Yep.
One day. Well, he doesn't know. Like he would go and see to like. He would ask around the leaders and teachers and so forth to see what's next. Essentially, to see what they want from us, to see if they believe that it's important to go back, or he's gonna just
That was one of the three things your mentor said to do was continue your studies, work on the, honing your skills and, your personal objectives. Go through the trial tower again, see if you can do better, and check back with the town and see how they're progressing after the damage has been done to make sure things are stable. And he kind of said you can pick the order you want to do those three, but But those are kind of your current 3 objectives that you were given.
Well, we've only been back like a day, right?
It's been a couple days now, but yeah, not too long.
Oh, okay.
So it would be a total of probably 4 days since you've been there. But that includes the day travel back from there.
Yeah, we've only been in the academy for a day, right? Yeah. So
A couple days.
okay. So yeah,
So-
it'll be 4 days.
Yeah, there was 2 days before, and now this would be the 3rd day. Started now.
Yep.
So it would be 3 days past, and then you're working. Today would be the 4th day since you've left that other 10. So that's why you kind of left it up to you guys when you want to check back, but it's basically make sure things are stabilized. And
So I'm going to
practice
present.
tower, practice working yourselves.
I'm going
You're
to
gonna
present the reason. I'm presenting the reason why I want to go back to the town, or what multiple reasons. This is a multi-pronged reasoning. One, my personal I was like town quote unquote elderish type thing, and like I want to go and make sure that everything's fine. Two, that's where like my event happened where I got corrupted, and I want to like go back and kind of see if like anything tweaks, like just not really rubs off, but like anything like what's the word?
You want to look for more evil artifacts.
No, I don't want to look for more evil artifacts. Come on. I just want to see if anything clicks, like if I remember anything. And 3, I don't know if Lord Juge is quite ready for the tower.
I don't know if I'm ready for the tower. I know I'm not freaking ready.
Okay, well then, Young, you can come with us to the
I know
tower.
you're not ready as well.
Okay, the 2 of you can go into the tower and get overwhelmed by demon spirits. Demonic gorillas, excuse me, and cats. Or you can join us in going back to the village.
I mean, it could always be some other creature.
And
Okay,
saying that, I
you
turn
want
around
me
and
to
start
go back
walking
to the
towards
village and make more children cry?
No, I want you to go back to the village and keep your mouth shut. And like just kind of stealth your way around and check on things. But I get
stealth my way around.
I want you to be like a sneaky type that you're clearly are. I mean, you're sneaky,
Mhm,
both
mhm,
physically sneaky and
mhm,
emotionally sneaky.
mhm. Good, keep talking. See what happens.
I truly do not think that you're going to do anything to me. I'll tell Zemika.
She's like 5'6".
Okay, so I'm a full foot taller than you.
Yeah, and you don't scare her.
Okay.
She is not afraid of you.
And I'm pretty sure I'm at least double your weight.
Yeah, she's dealt with worse.
Okay.
Are
Anyway,
you like getting in her face or something?
no, I'm not. I'm standing about like 5 feet away from her. And then I turn, like after we have this exchange, I turn around and start walking towards the village. Because I'm disengaging from an awkward situation.
Gian will. So has I need to record this name because I'm having trouble actually. How do you spell the person your name
The new one?
there? Yeah.
I changed it in Foundry. I'm not sure if you can see that though, but it's ZHUGE is the last name, and then HAOYU. How you?
How? Okay. I don't know what to do with that.
Like I said, HAOYU. It's the same name that I have in here too. I changed the name in the voice chat as well to try to make it easier.
Just think, how are you? His name is How You.
It is actually ni hao. It's actually the same sound. It's the same consonant, or well, that's not quite the way to describe it. You know what I'm trying to say, though.
Yeah, no, I get you.
It's the same
Just,
letter.
I'm making a funny of it to try to help stick it in mind so people can remember it.
Yeah. No, I mean, but it literally is actually from the same. Like it's the same core word.
Right.
Has he already gone? Like, or are we still all in the same area essentially?
You're all still in the same area, except for Gyewe, who's now a few steps away.
All right. Look, he would say he would bow slightly. Zoo. I don't know what to say about your name. I don't know what to say.
So the ZH is J. It's pronounced.
Shuge.
Yep. ZH is pronounced as a J.
Zhu Gay.
Mm-hmm.
Zhu.
Just like a long J sound. But you can usually you wouldn't call him by his last name unless you weren't close to him. So being a part of the team, you would probably call him by his first name, and that's How You, literally HOW. And then basically you without the O, it's a little shorter. How You.
How you doing?
Basically.
Okay. So
You could do nicknames too. Yeah, we could always give him a nickname and just do How or You.
It's okay. He will greet you. He will welcome you to the academy. He says, there's been many people come and go, and lots of things happening. I'm not sure it's a good idea to already be wanting forbidden knowledge, because when it was achieved, the teachers, they thought it was going to essentially be bad enough to remove someone from college if it wasn't changed. But you are welcome, and I am concerned about the people, so I will go and to town. I'm not happy that we don't have the same ideas, but I guess I go to check on people because that's important.
All right. So, two of you are heading to the town. What are the other three of you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to follow him to the town. This sounds like the most interesting thing to do.
Okay.
I don't know enough about what's going on in this place yet to really go alone, so I'm going to follow somebody that seems like they know what they're doing.
What are Emiko and Zangetsu gonna do?
I was looking at Emiko. I guess we better follow them, or they're just going to get themselves killed. If there is any problems at that town.
I mean, I say let them get themselves killed.
I understand what
Tired
you're
of
saying, but I don't think that's right.
babysitting them.
I'll sit there for a moment and I'll say I understand what you're saying, but I don't think that's right. That seems wrong.
Miko just looks at him like, no, it's perfectly fine. But she doesn't say that though. What she's thinking is like, it's perfectly fine. People, people go out all the time, and people die. So she doesn't see. As long as she's okay, she doesn't want to risk her life. Okay. But to keep up appearance, he'll just just kind of roll her eyes and like, all right, fine. Let's go to the town again. But I'm not saving anyone's life.
Well, I mean, you might accidentally anyway.
I don't accidentally do anything, all right?
I'm just gonna shrug and start kind of following along the trail of people that have left the square.
All right. You all mosey your own way back to the town. You see that they have worked on... They've patched back over the ground that was dug up and have rebuilt the walls and are trying to get everything back in order. How do you want to proceed now that you're in town?
Kyung would suggest that we go and speak with the leader of the town, like the current leader, and see if they're around. Essentially, he would start asking around for them.
Yeah, they'll direct you to the town leader, the elder.
Okay. I think that Kyung would first ask about if they've received a shipment of food.
Yeah. So you show up to him, he's like, oh, welcome back, masters. Welcome back. It's very good to see you. Yes, we received shipment of food. It's very helpful, thank you.
Good. How is everyone after last time?
Still a bit shaken from the creatures, but we're on the mend. We're doing better. We appreciate your work in removing the beasts.
Any sign of any other creatures?
No. He points and you see there's still 4 of them that have, 4 of them? No, it's 8 of them. On the north side of town that have been moved. And they're just like standing there.
Terracotta soldiers, you mean?
Yeah. 8 of the terracotta soldiers hadn't returned when you had killed the guy. And so he just points to them and they're just standing there completely unmoving, lifeless, just standing there.
And they want him gone?
No, he was just saying that he's just showing you that that's all that's they've just been that way since you guys left. There's been nothing. And he's very pleased with that. Because having terracotta soldiers, slowly move through just destroying everything in their path, wasn't very comforting.
Well, let's make sure that they can't move ever again.
If that is what you want, they're there. You can do what you want with them.
Good, I've been meaning to blow off some steam.
Okay.
Well, don't break them. I wanna take some notes. Sure, how rare it is
Do you
to
mind if
find
I
something
borrow
like
this?
this.
We destroyed
bat-looking
dozens
thing.
of them before when we were last here.
Well, don't tell me that.
Yeah,
Do you
I'm
wanna
just
see
gonna
the
go
current
over
one?
and start whacking them with this bat and stuff. And start breaking stuff.
Yeah, there's no response at all from them. So yeah, after a while, you break them however you see fit because they're non-responsive. Somebody broke the control card, so now they can't be used. They are just clay statues.
Yeah, but
Collateral
never
damage.
can be too sure. Definitely not an excuse to break them.
This yet again comes across as fear to me. I'm just reading a lot of fear from this family, from this group. It should be family from this group.
No,
Yeah.
there was more rage involved in the destruction of the control device. It was it was collateral damage.
Yes, agreed. And Emiko's just like, just taking out all their rage out on these clay soldiers.
We'll have to have Emiko's new nickname be Terracotta Rage.
Emiko will kill anyone who calls her that. Just be like, look at that. Look with her knife, like, what did you just call me? As she just demolished these clay soldiers.
Well, that's
Yep.
what Emiko's
All right.
doing.
I'm
She's
seeing some
getting
rage
dirty.
issues here. That's
Oh, sorry, did you want to study them?
I'm just following
There's
behind you,
some
trying to put them back
pieces.
together.
There's some pieces.
Pull out a brush with some glue.
Can we get some fire?
Yes, that'll help the glue set. That would be excellent.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna use this opportunity of mild rage and destruction to try and meditate and put it out. Just because it's an opportunity to do so where I'm probably not in immediate danger.
You're gonna meditate in what?
Oh, that's weird.
Just try and tune it out, just try and meditate through the chaos and the destruction going on.
Okay. So try to ignore the chaos and
Not ignore it, but just meditate through it. Just be able to
Yeah.
kind of focus my mind and just take this opportunity to practice.
yeah. Let's do a see how well you do.
Contemplation.
Contemplation or discipline.
Do contemplation.
Okay.
Difficulty 2.
Yep.
Nice. Succeed with advantage.
Okay. Great.
So you are able to allow yourself to focus and meditate despite the strange noises emanating from Emiko's mouth.
Strange noises.
I know what you're talking about.
She's exerting herself trying to smash terracotta soldiers' walls, and Getsu is trying to meditate.
Got you.
So she's raging and he's meditating. Young, you were talking to the elder. Is there anything else you wanted to ask him?
Yeah, he wants to double check that, like, he wants to check the records of the town, essentially. He wants to see. He wants to see when, or not when, to see if the mausoleum that we found this mortal dude is actually, or was actually, his burial place. He wants to find the burial records or have them looked up to see if there's records of what was buried there with him, to see if there's anything that we might be missing, essentially.
Okay, so you don't get any of those records here. What you are able to find is that the oldest records, both orally and written in the town, do show that mausoleum was there.
Before the town?
It's hard to say, but it's at least been back quite a few generations.
Long enough to where
It's
everyone
hard.
currently alive thinks it's always been there.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and like written stories from, you know, the grandpa of the current guy say that, you know, hey, I caught so-and-so's kid poking around that old mausoleum. We're gonna have to keep an eye on him. That place gives me the creeps. It feels weird. Doesn't feel safe. But there's no like, hey, this is the, you know, mausoleum of so-and-so. There's no record that shows that.
And there's nothing on the mausoleum itself? No plaques?
Hadn't looked there. Hadn't looked
We'd
there.
have to go there. It's a bit north of the town.
Oh, I assumed with the discussion it was in the town, but I
No,
probably
no,
would
no,
have
it's
noticed
outside
it
the
if
town.
that had been the case.
It's outside of town in a forest north of town.
Are there any more detailed notes or just stories and like mentions
no
of it?
detailed notes. Just mentions.
Nobody ever tried to like go into it and interesting.
Well, we went into it.
Yeah, but I meant before that.
Oh, okay.
Trying to see if anything changed from then to when you guys went in.
They mentioned that they're glad the door was shut is pretty much the only other thing that you can find.
Okay.
That doesn't
They don't
seem
mention
like the
that.
door can be opened. They're happy that it seems like
Oh,
it can't because the
sealed in
place
some
feels
way,
creepy.
probably.
Maybe we should bury it.
But how am I going to study it if you bury it? By the way, my character has a scroll case on his hip at all times, so he can just pull out scrolls and start taking notes whenever he. Unless we're far enough in there where we'd have pencils.
No. Not unless you use charcoal or something like that. Not standard pencils.
I mean, charcoal brushing maybe if we find like a plaque or something on that, but no. My dude's far too classy. He would have to use his very nice brush.
Okay. Does that answer your questions, Kyung?
Sort of, yeah, that's enough.
Okay. How are you? What are you doing while they're doing this? Are you just kind of moving around with them and
I
watching?
was attempting to put the one of the terracotta warriors back together, but then I heard him mention records of the town, and so I dropped what I was doing and followed him then.
Okay.
Hence why I was asking questions about if there was notes on, more detailed notes on it from anyone in the town.
All right. Yahweh,
Now I want to go see it.
what are you doing during this? You have Emiko raging, smashing terracotta soldiers. You have Zangetsu, who's meditating through the chaos, and Gyang looking for information.
So she's smashing terracotta warriors for why?
Because I can.
Think of your child when he gets mad and just starts wanting to break something. That's
Sure.
Emiko right now.
And I
Wow.
am attempting to not succumb to rage, and I'm attempting to meditate.
Wow. So, wow.
Wow.
No, I'm standing like, so we're in the crypt, right?
No,
No,
we're in town.
you're on the north side of town where the 8 of them were remaining, and
Okay.
Emiko's
So
smashing the 8 of them
Not
that
anymore.
were just north of town.
I'm just
Turning into clay dust.
I'm just standing there dumbfounded watching her be a petulant child. And I just mutter under my breath, what a petulant child.
Original.
I mean, it's like he said, like imagine a child getting mad and wanting to break shit. I mean,
I'm
There's-
just
there-
doing everyone a favor. I mean,
there are
they could come back to life.
in character, Emiko. There's no one that can control them right now. They're not gonna
Yeah,
come
and now
in-
nobody's going to be able to control them ever again. Because they're a big pile of ash.
My dear,
Clay power.
I'm burning them,
Can I finish what I'm saying, please?
lighting the fire.
You're setting.
And I will look at you and flick it
and it
and watch
won't-
the flames.
No, but there's no fly. Like, okay, Clay
Well, while
is.
you were standing there, I was like putting up a fire, okay?
Yeah, wait, go ahead and finish your statement to show her
Clay-
how brilliant you think she is.
Clay is not flammable.
Yeah, I know. I just really wanted to set something on fire.
And you lit a match and threw it on the ground in the dirt, and it went out, and that's it. There's
Well, there's
nothing
no
on
match.
No, I-
fire.
There's no matches. Making a fire in this day and age take more than that.
Okay. Well, whatever she tried to do to make the fire, it went out because there's nothing to catch. Anyway, my dear, while I was corrupted, I understand aggression and rage, and I sympathize and empathize with how you feel. But there is a better
I'm gonna look up
outlet.
when you say I empathize with rage, and I'm gonna say no, you don't. And then I'm gonna go back to meditating.
At this point, you're just making Emiko even more enraged, and she pulls out her dagger on you, like, you don't understand anything. So why don't you just shut up, leave me alone, and let me keep destroying this pile? And she's gonna go back to what she was doing.
If you want to waste your time on things that have no.
I told you to shut up.
I tap you on the shoulder, not
Yep.
Sorry, I'm still getting the names down.
It's fine. It's fine. Just call me Way.
Bear,
I
angry
tap Wade on the
girl.
shoulder. And I go, I read a book once, and it said that some people are just born a little twisted, and you're not gonna really be able to get through to them. It's just that they're just literally born that way. It's a very interesting book. If you want, I might have to send for it though.
No, that's fine. I'm sure that the library at the academy has a copy. But I will take your advice and I will disengage, and you and I can go and talk to the elder and see if we can learn anything about maybe how they've restarted their lives, and if they need anything from us. And I will walk away.
I will follow along out of sheer curiosity at this point. I would say that also when my character gave that information, he was smiling and clearly thought he was offering the most helpful information in the situation he could. So, just wasn't sure if that came through my voice, but he loves learning and he always wants to help with it.
See how you and Yahweh are going to be good friends, or if it doesn't work out, they are not going to like each other very much at all. But I think this is gonna work out.
As long as you cherish knowledge, you'll probably be on this dude's side.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship, quote unquote. Anyway,
Does anyone have a magical spell to set something on fire?
I can make it look like it's on fire.
if it will shut
want
her up,
real
then so be it.
I want real flames.
Maybe I should have whispered that part.
If you can make it look as, and I'm whispering, if you can make it look real, it will make her be quiet.
I don't really entirely
No,
understand my
well, walk
skills,
away.
but the primary magic that I'm good at is illusion, and the secondary one is enchantment. So I can most definitely make something look like it's on fire.
I've had it.
I'm going to attempt to use magic attack to produce fire.
Oh, that's gonna have to reference that document again.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn through some of that. Enchantment is complex, so it's taken me a while. Illusion is a little easier to understand.
So you want to attack. What do you want to attack?
The shards of the terracotta soldiers.
Okay.
He wants to know if you can use
so
magic attack to create
using
fire.
magic- When making a magic, so he can.
It's not an ability that I've actually used, so I'm attempting here.
So it can gain the burn quality, but the burn quality isn't fire.
It'll just like sear it, not light it on fire, so to speak.
So what burn does? So burn is just a name. Okay, it's just a name for an effect. The
Yeah, it's
effect
just a
is-
dot. It puts a dot on them.
Yeah, it puts a dot. Yeah.
But if you look at the effect is actually called fire.
Right.
And so what I'm attempting to do is blast fire at it. It's obviously not going to do anything, but I'm just taking the opportunity to try.
Sounds good.
So the difficulty on attack is normally what?
Difficulty. Attack.
1. So this would be a difficulty 2 because I'm adding fire.
Adding burn. Yeah. Yep.
I think I did it.
I would go with a yes as well. God damn.
Cool. There you go. I am just trying to get through and find the spell section again in the document, so I have it up.
I'm doing the same because I'm gonna need it often for this character.
Page 49. Cool. Yeah, you're able to hit it with a fire blast.
Now they're all scorched.
They would
Yep.
probably like corrode too, because it's a damage over time effect.
Yeah, it would break up a little bit, turn more into dust.
Yes. Perfect.
Do you include Emiko in your attack?
Uh,
Of course not.
I'm kidding. Friendly fire, literally fire. Okay. So
I'll just examine the results and then nod to myself, pleased with the results, and go back to meditating.
how you mentioned to you guys that he wanted to go see the mausoleum. I don't know if any of you want to
I'll go.
show him the way or not.
Fine.
I'll go. And I will do that specifically to get the reaction from Emiko and from everybody else, basically, that was there the first time.
I'm not going to react when you say anything.
Emiko does not even care anymore.
Awesome. Okay. No worries.
But I am going to make sure that Galway is in front of me on the journey there and keep an eye on him as we get closer to him, watch him and see if he changes at all or
Oh boy.
see if his posture changes or anything like that.
Do I
I'm not
notice?
going to be obvious about it. I'm going to be more circumspect, just be behind you,
Sure,
following.
no worries.
But I am going to keep an eye on you.
Okay.
I'm not telling you that or telling
course.
anybody that.
I get it. Is there a way I can tell if he's? Can I tell, or can I try and perceive that, or I don't know? Because I remember from earlier that the two of them didn't really like the choices that I made and seemed really unhappy with my string of choices. So I'd like to
Probably
think that,
either be a vigilance or perception check to know if you kind of get the feeling he's watching.
I'll take vigilance. One more purple, or just
Hold on,
oh no,
let me look.
well, I'm checking against his, right? So I don't know that there are any purple unless you tell me.
That's why I'm looking.
Okay.
2 purple.
Okay.
You get the feeling he's watching you,
Okay.
and you get like a cold shiver down your spine. So you feel a bit stressed by that. Like you think he's gonna
I'll,
take your head off if he feels like there's any problem.
I've already got 4 strain. Am I still strained? Like,
You
I don't know
shouldn't
why I
have
saw-
been. We've had sleep
Okay.
since then.
all right, so I'll take that off and I'll just add. I'll add 1 strain, just from the stress.
2.
Reset.
And or should I add 1 for each threat?
Up to 1 for each threat, but I
Okay,
used
I'll
one
just
for
I'll
the
do
other.
3. It's fine. I'll do 3. I don't mind. Yeah, I mean it certainly weighs on me. But whatever. I've become used to bearing mental strain when dealing, and I emphasize the word dealing with these other 2 members of the party. Young's been great. The other 2, not so much. No offense. Very, very, very lack of trust.
So they lead you to this small building structure that is made of stone that has a doorway and stairs going down. That is where they lead you to. How you?
You're talking to JK, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Apologies.
No, sorry.
I got too busy reading the spell. They're taking you where now?
To the
They took
mausoleum.
you to the mausoleum. It's
Okay.
just a small, basic stone structure that has a doorway when you look and has stairs going down.
And there's no. I would immediately start investigating the doorway. Is there like any wow brain carvings or plaques?
Roll a perception check.
All right. How do
What
I
you see.
roll a perception check here? 1 second.
You just click on the word perception in your skills section.
Yeah. Open your character sheet and under skills you click it.
And when you click the word perception, it'll pop up a dialog box with where you can set the difficulty and setback and boost dice.
Gotcha.
So the difficulty is going to be slightly more difficult, so we're going to add one more purple. So 3 purple. And then you just click roll, and we will see how you do.
Alrighty.
You did not find anything.
Sad times.
But you think your advantage is that you think there should be. It just looks like it's probably eroded over time.
Ah. So, like, I found a space that looked like there was something there.
You're not sure, just the level of erosion on the rock makes you think that it's been here for a while.
Gotcha. Yay, I'm not completely useless. Well, with that, I want to go inside.
Okay.
I will hear that, and I will lead him inside because I'm very familiar with the inside.
How's your vision?
Are you sure it's a good idea that you go in there?
Are you saying that out loud,
You.
or
Out loud to you. I'm saying that out loud to Galway.
I understand? Okay, I will take his advice, and I will attempt to. This is an olive branch that the Galway is presenting to the Zangetsu to try and reclaim some trust, and I will not enter the mausoleum, and I will sit down and I will meditate while Yuge is in there.
I'll go in with how you just in case there's something aggressive in there.
Okay. Are you able to see in the dark, or are you going to?
Yeah, I have dark vision.
I know you do, Zangetsu. I was asking about how you.
I'm just your normal human. So no, I would have to make a torch or something.
Yeah. So you either need to break one out if you have one with you, or you're gonna have to.
At the moment, I
borrow
have
one.
no inventory because I have not worked on that or like looked into it.
Okay.
We haven't put
So-
basic gear into the game. Like we didn't write any basic gear in the game or anything or make subs for them. So I mean, there's a backpack. That's the only real gear I think we've put in because we
Yep, I
moved
have a
from one
backpack.
server to another. Like we updated the server and we never re-entered all the basic adventuring gear.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. You know, grappling hooks, rope, torches, and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, up to you. If we can assume that I would have had a torch in my backpack, or if I need to go break a branch off and make something.
Yeah. If you're planning to have that be one of the purchases you make later on for your starting equipment, that's fine.
I would certainly want some form of light since he reads so much. It makes a lot of sense to
Okay.
carry some kind of light.
You could have a lantern.
Oh, we have lanterns. In that case, that's what I would prefer. If I can afford one.
Yeah.
So, I
think
mean, it depends how much money DM wants to give you, if it's just the starting money or if it's more.
Probably a little bit more. I need to hand some money out to the rest of you too.
So,
I don't remember if I did that yet.
'cause I spent all of the starting money for you on those things
armor
that
and
I've
the-
already given you, the
yeah.
shield, the armor, and
The
all of
fan.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if he get, yeah, he's saying you can have more, so yeah, that means that you will be able to afford a lantern.
I need to figure out exactly how much, but yeah, we can do a little bit more.
The worst case, you could ask Gang to borrow his lantern.
Yeah, I have one. But
Yeah,
I am
there we
not
go.
with you right now. I am still in town. I did not go out to the mausoleum.
Can you make light with enchantment?
No, enchantment isn't quite like that. Enchantment is more about imposing your will, whether that be positive or negative. Illusion, I think technically I could make light. Like, I think it
Yeah.
would create light from illusion. It wouldn't be actual fire, but it would, I believe, release light. Just based on the
Yeah.
way it's described, I can make. So, I mean, I would think if we want to flavor it and say that I would be able to create actual light using illusion magic, I'm fine with that.
It cost you 2 strain to cast it, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a thing that would happen.
Unless it's easier just to assume that I got a lantern or a torch. I'm not picky.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was trying to get to that section so I could see if it mentions anything about it, but yeah, I mean,
It doesn't really specifically. It just implies that you can make people see any simple thing you want them to see.
Okay.
Or smell or
For now.
hear.
yeah, for now we can have that work. We'll look, and if there's anything else, we'll update. Yeah, welcome in.
No
All
power
right.
in the verse can stop me.
So yeah, you're able to get that in place, and you're able to go down. You see that there is, if you take the time to count them, you'll see there is a room filled with 23 terracotta soldiers.
Well, 23 broken terracotta soldiers.
Well, you broke one. Did you go
Yeah,
back
we
and
didn't
break all
them
the others?
No, unless they did, I didn't. We broke the ones, the 8 that were
You said
out.
you broke one. I don't remember you guys saying you broke any
Yeah,
of the
we-
others.
I thought Emiko and I went through and broke the rest. They couldn't come after us.
You talked about possibly doing that, but when they didn't move, you hadn't said that you did.
Okay. Well, I'll keep a very careful eye on them as we walk past them.
Okay. So there's spaces where it looks like there could be an additional 16, and there's one that is on the ground smashed, like it got pushed over. And there's 23 just standing there.
That makes me extremely happy. I would immediately start making sketches and notes. Unless there was
Past
anything
them,
else that
there's
stood
another
out a lot
doorway.
in the room.
Yeah, while he starts
no.
doing that, I'm going to go and check the other room, make sure there's nothing hiding in there.
Okay?
Just going to step in and look around, but I'm not going to spend any time in there.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll a perception check, see if you see anything out of place from the way you left it. Yes. You look around and looks like someone may have come in here, but it doesn't look like there's anything dangerous in there. It just looks like someone may have come through here.
Like stuff has been moved from where we were, where it was when we last were here.
Yeah, it looks like there's more footprints that have gone through, like more dust has been knocked up and blown around the room
Okay.
instead of settled where it was before.
I must use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, after I see that, I'm going to go back and keep an eye on the terracotta soldiers while he does his drawings and stuff in case they animate. But then once we get out, then I'll tell everybody else about the footprints.
Okay.
Somebody else has been here.
Is Emiko still raging against the other?
No, she
Exorcism?
stopped.
Okay, how many did you break? Just the one?
Um,
Did you just break one of 8, or what? How many of the 8 were you going through smashing?
I was going through trying to smash them all.
Okay. So you probably would still be in the process of it, because depending on which level of smashing you want to do on them, it'll take a little
Yeah,
bit.
well, the first one she smashed to like pieces, and then the other one she just kind of like tipped over into each other, and
Okay,
Just
so
break
you
'em up a
knock
bit.
the others over and hope they break. Or
yeah,
help them break. Okay,
yeah.
so you're finishing that. Gyung?
So, Gyang would be trying to speak with the townsfolk. He wants to continue to rally them. He wants to encourage them that they didn't die, and that, you know, sometimes people can, you know, be negative and can you know, tell us things, and what people tell us isn't always, you know, what happens, and you know, just these sorts of things. He wants to, you know, keep them calm and
Nobody
Yeah.
actually died
right.
Yeah.
after you guys came.
He wants to praise them for their, you know, for staying with it, you know, for continuing to go on, not letting fear destroy them, and choosing to live another day. So he will just spend time bolstering them and telling them stories and praising them and these sorts of things.
Go for a charm or leadership.
Okay.
However you kind of see yourself doing to see the effect of that. Welcome in, V. How are you doing? I was lurking on you. Now I gotta go lurk on someone else.
All right. Leadership. What's the difficulty on the leadership, please?
2.
2.
Just standard.
2 successes.
Yay! So you did well.
Oh, those purple dice do not like you.
It didn't matter.
Luckily.
Threat. Take my threat.
Yeah. Nope. All right. Cool. So yeah, they are invigorated by your speech and they appreciate it. Yahweh, do you do anything while you're meditating there, or you're just meditating?
I think I'm just gonna meditate. I'm not gonna do anything special. I'm just gonna try and, because I know that my strain is there. I'd like to try and relieve some strain, maybe with, I don't know, like what is it?
This one
You
or
can't- it's at the end of an encounter that you do all that. You can't just
what?
do it.
Okay.
Anything.
I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. I'll just meditate.
Okay, I just
You
got
can
back.
RP it that you're working on getting rid of your strain.
So I'm meditating on when I'm remembering when we the original group of us came to the academy, and
Right.
I'm remembering the initial interaction with Zenketsu, and because in my mind, like right now, Emiko, and like, there's not going to be really any kind of trust between the two of us. But I feel like there's a bridge that can be built between myself and Zenketsu, that because Zenketsu seems to at least understand the need to control rage, whereas Emiko doesn't seem to care whether her rage is controlled or not, or at least that's what I'm gathering. So
This is actually the first time she's ever raged and showed anything.
okay.
But it was an epic pop-off.
It's not the first time.
It's not the first time.
Yeah, the
Chat
briefly crash out
viewers.
starts smashing the terracotta soldier.
Um,
I don't
Understand.
think she hasn't really raged. Like, she's gone into, like, when she's in battle, she goes into kill mode because her life is on the line.
Well, I was pointing out you did rage when your visitation with your brother. You raged a good bit.
Well,
that
yeah,
was not,
but,
that was
like,
not in front of the
that's-
party.
That's not in front of the party. Yeah. I wasn't counting
yeah.
that because that was, like, different.
just I think she's been really reserved and relatively negative anytime that Galway has interacted with her. But anyway, like my focus right now is rebuilding that trust with Zenketsu, and I'm trying to go back through and maybe pick up on any of the little things that he and I have in common that that I can use to like repair that. So.
Okay.
Actually, having thought about it, after a few moments of watching him, of how you draw and like take notes, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna say, Galway, keep your head on a swivel. There's extra footprints, so someone else has been in here. I don't know if it was the townspeople exploring or not, but be aware.
Okay, thank you.
Then I'll go back down to keep an eye on him.
Yeah. All right.
That's all I got right now.
Oh,
Is there anything for me to potentially learn by investigating these? Do you want me to make a roll for it, or would it just be something for my character's interests, which are there?
mainly for your character interest. If you want your character to know something about these things, you could do a tactics and warfare, or society and culture, or craft. Depending on which one you pick, to basically tilts what kind of information you get.
Yeah, I see what you're trying to say.
But that's how you could.
I would want to know how they work. Like, what is the driving power behind them that allowed them to move and fight? That's what I would be interested in. Okay. And then just a roll. It has default difficulty of 2.
Yep.
Okay.
You do not know. You cannot figure out how it works.
Man, my character loves studying, but so far he's not doing so
But
great at actually figuring
you
shit
know-
out.
You know there's historical records about it. That's the advantage. Is you
Oh, okay.
know that there's historic records of.
There's other ways
these
I can learn about
creatures. You just can't figure it out with these ones.
I can't reverse engineer it with my current skills.
Right.
Alright, cool. Had to try.
You're not skilled enough in crafting to be able to figure it out and piece it together by yourself.
If you had a certain scroll, you might be able to. Or it wasn't a scroll; it was a box, right?
It was a token,
What token? Okay.
but he doesn't know that.
No, he doesn't know that. I don't even actually know that.
No.
That's
It
why I
was
want to know
seen
how they
that
work.
there was something missing on the table because there wasn't dust, but the piece couldn't be found. And metagaming wise, I told you because Ngetsu went ahead and slashed it into pieces when he was going angry. So, all right, yeah. If you're whenever you're done, you guys can exit the mausoleum or whatever else you want to do there. Hey, you.
I'll point out the shelf where the accursed books were. Say that all the corrupted books were there, but only Galway touched them and was affected.
Yeah, he led you back past the terracotta soldiers to another room, showed you a desk and a bookshelves where they're all empty. It looks like the shelves could hold between 15 and 30 books.
And then we'll go back outside, I guess, after you're done with all the drawings and stuff, your notes you take.
Trying to leave it open to you guys to say where you want to go. So yeah, if you're good with that, you guys can exit. Meet back
Is
up.
there
with
a
Yahweh.
door? Is there a door at the top of the stairs?
There's not a door in the sense. Are you going to look to try to see what mechanism or what door there is?
Yeah, I want to see if I can close it, or if there's something we can do to limit access to it.
Okay. Do a perception check. Difficulty 3.
Perception? Okay.
Yep. You are able to find it, and the advantage is you think you can figure out how to turn it to get it to shut. However, you know that you're going to want to be ready to jump out because the mechanism is actually on the inside of the mausoleum, not the outside.
Oh, okay. How far away from the doorway is it?
It's just inside the doorway.
So I
you
could
can hit
reach
it
in.
and jump out.
Yeah, okay. I will do that.
So you guys are out and you see Zengetsu reach back in and then you hear sound of like stone grinding and then the sound of it hitting. And there's now a sealed structure instead of a doorway.
Ooh.
So it's
Hopefully
now
that's
shut.
the last of this place's curse.
Yahweh, the way is shut.
Oh boy. I'm the only one outside, or me and Emiko
No, we're
are
all
outside.
outside now.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yahweh and Zengetsu came back out and then Zengetsu shut it.
Okay, so I guess we're not getting back in there. So
Well, he found people investigating it, and so he decided it was not worth it.
It'd take a real
Besides
big
us.
hammer to get back in there.
So I walk up to the door and I take a couple of deep breaths and I consider, like, I put my hand up, but I don't touch the door or the wall. And I turn around and I look at Zengetsu and I say, Friend, I understand why you did this. And while there's a want, like I have a want to go back in. I want us to be friends, so I'm not going to do that. And I put my hand down and turn around and walk away.
I will
Getsu,
follow
someone
him.
wants to be friends.
I will follow him in back to town.
Okay.
Hey ho, off we go. I am
Time
perusing
to
my
go.
notes while we walk.
Should I have you make a coordination roll or something to see if you trip?
If you want, that would make my character very unhappy. Being a clean freak is his issue. I decided to go with his major personality flaw.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're staring at your notes instead of watching where you're walking.
No, I know, and that's perfect because then he would fall and make a mess, and he would be very upset. I'm just saying.
Let's do that. It'll be funny. Coordination,
fine.
difficulty. We'll have it be a difficulty 1 instead of 2. Make it a little bit easier for him.
I don't know how to remove a
he's-
difficulty, or do you have the control of that?
You can. So when you're
Right click the purple die in the blue field.
Yep.
Oh no, it doesn't work.
Left
Left
click.
click.
Left click.
yeah.
There we go. Success and an advantage.
And it was one of the clicks.
2 advantages.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to do it, and you're able to review them quite steadily.
Aha! I don't have to do laundry for 4 hours tonight. Have you ever seen
of white
Chinese
clothing.
colored robes, dude? They're like 9 layers of white robes. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Galway
It's all
nods
the
and
way.
he's like, I understand because I also have robes that I have to wash.
It's a lot of fabric, but it just looks so nice.
All right, so you guys make it back to town. You see Emiko there, probably panting a little bit from exerting her muscles, smashing every single one of them.
Nah, I'm fine.
She's trying to act like she's fine. But yeah, she's there standing over the smashed bodies of the 8 terracotta soldiers.
I just look very sadly and longingly at the pile of clay rubble.
As we walk up, I look at her and I understand you don't want me to talk, but I'll just say that you have some aggression issues that you need to work out.
I will say, if we wanted
And
to
I
flavor
am
it
going
this
to
way,
do this.
I could use enchantment as psychology. It allows me to
Oh, wait.
force emotions into people's minds. I could
Whoa,
use it like a
if she
sword.
finds out, you are gonna die.
Yeah, no, I
so
don't want
As,
to
badly.
hold
What?
on. So as
what did you say?
Yahweh is saying that you have some anger issues that you need to work out, the full memory of the lovely talk you had with your brother comes back to your mind completely and fully, almost like you're there again.
No, I'm not gonna kill him. I'll just make it so he never walks again. I think at this point, Emiko's gonna walk away from the situation before things get messy.
Okay? That's one way to do it.
While clenching her dagger.
That's what you guys see. And you guys find Gyung in the center of town, boosting everyone's spirits, and everyone seems to be happier. And Gyung is there in the center of town.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on where Emiko goes, but not approach her at all. Give her plenty of space, but just keep an eye out in case
It's a good idea.
something happens. Or somebody else decides to say something else stupid to her.
Probably wouldn't have been as bad if she didn't have a story point spent on her to make her mentally relive a certain event.
What I'm saying is, better sleep with one eye open tonight.
Don't worry, she's just
Yeah,
gonna
no,
use
if you read
baseball bat
enchantment-
enemies.
Really closely, I could totally become a therapist using enchantment.
Go for it. Emiko
It'd
needs
be like
it.
gosh dang it. The guys that put you into hallucination to like get you
Yeah.
to calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically
it's,
would allow me to do
it's
that.
in the vein of the cyberpunk therapist that instead of drugs you use magic to, help with the therapy treatments.
I think
Yep.
Emiko needs a lot more than therapy.
Well, I could forcefully control your emotions and also make it look like an extremely peaceful environment and sound and smell like an extremely peaceful environment around you, all at the same time. It would take, like, half my strain.
That's just not gonna work.
I could literally create a meditation room.
You could, but that's just not gonna work with Emiko.
I just hadn't really thought about it until I was reading through this in more detail, and I'm like, that is hilarious.
There
I
you
should
go.
call myself the mind healer.
You'll have to figure out her mind so you can try to heal it.
Right.
You do
So you
not
don't
want to
make
go
the
through
wrong meditation.
Emiko's mind. You do not want to go in Emiko's mind.
Emiko's meditation chamber. The sound of swaying chains in the distance. The
We
drip
can go
of
with Carl
water.
Jung, and you must have repressed memories about your parents, and that's the source of all your problems. Or we could go with Freud and assume that in some way it's an Oedipus complex. It's always an Oedipus complex with Freud.
100%.
Yeah.
Guys, either an Oedipus complex or penis envy.
Yeah, he was really into that. He
With
also really
Freud,
liked
yeah.
writing down how much cocaine he did at the start of each session. But anyways, sorry.
I think that guy had some wires that weren't quite working correctly in his noggin.
But at the same time, he inspired a lot of future people to look into it, to prove him wrong, mostly, which is
Oh,
how
yeah.
my professor in college, had actually worded it that way. She was like, honestly, the majority of modern psychology was everyone else trying to prove his really crazy ideas wrong.
It'll work, but yeah. It
sorry,
proved him
go
wrong. But yeah, he doesn't exist in this world, so you can take credit for it yourself and create it yourself.
So telling everyone they have sexual frustration issues? Yeah, all right, I got it.
Yeah, there you go. You just need to tell Emiko that. And that's great.
And then,
Let's
and then
go
count
back.
how many days you have.
Yeah.
How many days or how many seconds?
I mean, yes.
Emiko, all your problems revolve around.
So, Young wants to gather some more information from the people around the town that he's bolstering and he's, doing all of that stuff. And he wants to figure out or, ask what what they think is the next big challenge for themselves. You know, is there something on the horizon that's coming, you know, that is going to be a particular problem? Is, you know,
Winter.
what is the foreseen difficulty coming up?
Winter.
Winter.
It's fall right now, so winter's the next big thing. Difficulty for them is just make it through winter.
And so
Which
he
is
would
why
ask
they appreciated
them,
the food shipment, because, you know,
he would ask them besides food. I mean, obviously he can get them more if they feel
Do
like
they not have
need
farms?
They had a
they actually
particular
had a lot
farm.
of their farms were destroyed by the terracotta soldiers.
Oh.
So they lost a lot of what they were going to have, but they now got it back because the group got the academy to send a shipment of foodstuffs to them,
Oh, okay.
which is why they said they appreciated the food when they got here.
Right.
Now that I'm aware of this, my character is going to go grab an armful of the terracotta pieces and go up to them and be like, "This is a gold mine. So you need to break these into like 1 to 3 inch shards and bury them. Bury them in your fields. Cover them with manure. Next year you'll thank me."
It is just clay. What would that do?
It's pottery. Broken pottery.
Yes.
It's treasure. It will make the soil amazing. You'll have easily a third more crops grow.
Okay, we will try your way. And they will proceed to try to do that.
Out of character, that is actually the Aztecs did that.
Cool.
Creates aeration.
Yeah. So besides food, because so he would ask them if it's food that they think that they would need. But besides that, is there anything else about winter? Like, what is it about previous winters that was so hard? He would ask them, so that he can get an idea about if there's any other way he can help them.
Yeah, so previous winters, it depends on the winter. Sometimes food, sometimes weather's harder, so you run through your fuel to stay warm more. In some winters, the hardest thing is disease strikes and, you know, there's not enough medicine to go around when everyone in town gets sick. So it depends on the year. They're not sure, you know, this year, which of the
one
three
is
is going to be the biggest strain points. They just know that those are kind of the three things to get through winter is you need enough warmth, you need enough food, and you need to either not get sick or have the medicine to take care of it if you get sick, right? Those are kind of the three survival things that you need to get through winter if you have a shelter, right? Otherwise, you'd put shelter on there.
So follow-up question then, what is the reserve of their fuel like? And what is the reserve of their fuel like at the moment?
The elder would, or one of the townspeople would actually take you over and show you their fuel reserves. Every house has some, they'll tell you, and then they have some saved up in the town warehouse because, you know, otherwise people's houses would be completely filled with fuel. They try to get some before it gets too cold in winter to continue using what they can from the woods up until it's too cold to go into the woods. And that way the storage lasts as long as possible. But they will show you they have a storage area that has a bunch of wood stacked up in there for the fuel for the winter.
So it looks like they've got some
decent
some
amount. Yeah.
All right. Well, he would go and he would let the rest of the group know. Essentially, he would talk to whoever was going to listen about what the issues of the town are most likely to be. He would specifically address Emiko about healing, and he would ask Emiko if there's anyone, because he has a feeling that she's not going to volunteer for it. So if there's anyone that she knows of that might be willing to like spend a winter here to assist, and he would agree to pay their way, essentially.
Okay. Emiko, how do you respond to Gyoe's request to you?
Young. It's young.
Young. Sorry.
Yeah.
Young.
I mean, do we need to like
Right.
start coming up with other names? Because like three or four of us sound the same.
I don't think so.
Okay, of course.
Similar sounds, but
Oh, good.
we got Young, Jingetsu, Gaoei, and Haoyu, and the one that's hardest for me to pronounce, ironically.
So,
I'm looking
did
at her name
you
so I can try to
go
pronounce it.
and find Emiko? Because she did walk away from the situation.
Emiko, there we go.
How, like, it's a good question. He would wait a little bit before he goes to try and find Emiko. So the first thing that he's going to do then will be to check in with everybody else, talk about fuel, see if, maybe we can add to their fuel reserves just in case, that sort of thing. He's wanting to help them. Whether everyone else wants to do that or not, that's kind of what he's doing. So yeah.
My character loves sharing information, and that is the main thing he has, is information. So similar to the farming advice, he would teach basically anyone that wanted to learn.
For him to teach it, though, he would need to be aware of it. I don't know what his skills are in that field.
So I only have 1 point in society and culture, but for a class, like actual class lore skills, I have a lot of them. Botany and zoology, forbidden spirits, tactics and warfare.
Yeah, so
and
they're
of
all
course,
there.
Society and culture.
Your society and culture one means you could teach about society, culture, history, things like that. So you could do a class on that.
Yeah, just saying, like, he would gladly help people. It's just information is what he has.
Okay.
He is also good at negotiation, so if there's like merchants or something like that, I could totally argue with merchants for them.
Are you sure you weren't like inside my brain whenever you made this character? Because like you and I are like really similar. Like you're.
That's pretty funny.
It's not from
No.
backstory, obviously.
He had said we don't have a lot of characters with lore skills, and so I had made a scholar.
Yeah.
And then
Like here's a
what
scholar
I
and
would
I'm
do
the
in
priest.
And so, yeah, we just learn different things.
Mhm.
I would say.
Yeah.
I was curious about the landscape here.
Yeah.
Like, where are we, biome-wise? I guess would be the way to describe it.
So, the academy is up on a mountain. Not the very peak, but up a ways.
Yeah.
So this village that you went to about a day's travel is a forest mountain village.
Okay. Do they have any herbalists in their town?
They probably have a basic one.
Because mountains in China are notoriously full of herbs. And so if they're struggling with having the resources and money to survive the winter, if they can find expensive herbs,
Right.
but they would have to hire someone that knows how to find them. I
Right,
don't know
and
how
they
to find
don't
them.
have that. They have basically a basic herbalist who can make some basic medicines for the
Tincture,
town.
just grab the simple stuff, yeah.
Tinctures, yeah. Doesn't know, hey, this is a great rare herb that we could export to make money. No.
Well, I bet you there's somebody in the academy that does that.
Oh, yeah.
So
The Academy
I'll
knows.
try to
The
find
Academy
somebody.
does that work, and the Academy actually has some farming. You can see on the map there, on the south there, there's that
Yeah.
farms. Some of the farms there actually will grow some of the rare
Medical herbs and
for
such.
the Academy. And the Academy can actually produce high-grade medicines and stuff too to send out, or the herbs and send them out and stuff to be utilized. So
But the
Well, that
town
is-
is like, this is like a day's travel away.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
That's not
day
that bad.
away.
in this era. I will
No.
offer to attempt to find and convince someone to assist them with improving their herb gathering, because it could potentially make them a lot of money, especially since they're close to the academy and they would probably buy from them.
Sure, you can do that. You'll need to
Whether I
go back
succeed
to
or
the
not,
academy.
obviously. Yeah, it's good.
Right, you'll need to go back to the academy, find someone, convince them to give you the information, and then go back to them and stuff. But yeah, it's doable. It's just not a
Yeah, it's not going to happen right now,
done thing.
but I'm
Right.
offering to do that. Just put
Yeah.
that out there.
Yeah, they would not mind. It's not their expertise. Their expertise is, survival more so.
Mine neither. Just my character. Like I said, tons of general knowledge.
Cool. Anything else for anyone?
No.
Okay. If you guys are good, you can head back to the academy. You can give your report to your mentor about what you found.
Yeah, and whenever I give when I give him the report, I ask him if he and I can have a private meeting about particular topic of interest.
He's available to talk to when you want. Yeah.
Let's if depending on when we get back, I'd like to talk to him like over a meal.
Okay. That could be arranged. Is there anything particular that you guys want to include or leave out in your report to your mentor?
Not for my character. So if you're trying to hide something, you should tell him now, because he's going to tell him everything.
So I do want to emphasize that I was fighting the urge to go into the mausoleum, but I prevailed on that urge, or prevailed over that urge.
Okay. All right, so the rest is told to him, including Emiko's rage. The Terracotta
Yeah.
Rage has been revealed to the Academy.
Emiko's not even gonna bother reporting anything. She's just gonna go back to her room.
There's a letter from your brother.
Gosh darn it! it's what Scylla is like.
Um,
She'll open the letter just like
So in there, he just says, "I'm glad to see you are alive, and I wish that you were more well. When you're ready to talk, I am available."
Wow. His family is toxic.
Oh yeah, her family's 100% toxic. It's amazing. Like, I wonder where she gets it from.
See? It's not Emiko's fault.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not Emiko's fault at all. No,
It's that he was disappointed in your lack of control. And he wished better for you.
Well, I'm disappointed in your lack of being there for me. So,
Arguing with the letter.
It's more of like in her mind, just like, how dare he's disappointed in me. He wasn't even around.
Gee, I wonder if some of these words were chosen on purpose to get this type of a reaction from her.
Emiko is going to just take the day off, rest of the day off, and you probably won't see her for the rest of the day. She's just gonna stay in her room.
I don't think I've even seen my room yet.
Player hasn't,
so,
character has.
So Galway hears her say something to the effect of that, and he's like, "Good."
I didn't say anything any of this out loud. I didn't say any of this. I'm already in my room. Like I just ignored I ignored like reporting and stuff and just went past and went straight to my room and didn't say anything to anyone, and that's where she's staying.
Has anybody ever seen the meme? I don't know. It's like Jonathan Glover, and he's like, "Good."
No.
Oh damn! I'll post it in. Sure, I'll post it in the thing. It's hilarious. It's one of my favorites. Anyway,
Okay.
go ahead.
So, yeah, you guys are able to report. If there's anything else you want to do, let me know. You wanted to set up a meeting with your mentor, you said, one-on-one?
No, not so. Whoever went with us the first time, to the place, not my mentor, not the Earth dude, but like all of our.
Yeah, the
Whoever,
group mentor.
yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Not the trainer, the group mentor.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so he'll set up the meeting with you and chat with you. What can I do for you?
So when I went back I remember whenever, like, the first time that I was at the village and whenever you were there with us, I hid one of the books on my person and while I was asleep, and the next morning when I noticed that my bag was missing and I saw that all the books were burned, I still felt that I had one, and then I walked past you and like I said something, I walked past you, very upset, and a few steps later I was not as upset. Did something happen? Because I didn't have it. I didn't have it after the fact, so I assume you just took it from me and also tossed that into the fire. And I would be very interested to know how you resisted said corruption that I did not.
I'm not as weak as you.
Ah,
A weaker spirit is not able to resist the taint of corruption as easily.
shots fired.
I understand, Master. Thank you very much for that succinct, direct, obvious answer. My my purpose for asking this is the want to learn how to master my spirit to reach your level of mastery.
Follow the path. Refine oneself. Find one's spirit. The path that works best for you is something that only you can find. As your spirit is your own, not everyone else's. But you underwent some restoration to alleviate the corruption, which is good. I am worried about one of your compatriots, though, as they have not.
I think I know which one you're talking about. I literally whispered that because I have no idea where the eyes and ears are.
Emiko just pops up from behind you. What did you say?
Do you really do that?
No.
Okay.
She's still in her room.
Because if you did, then we would have words. So I
No, she just is like, someone talking about me or something?
Just get a feeling like, I feel like someone's talking about me.
So I don't even mention her name. I just say, like, I believe I know what you're talking, who you're speaking of, and I share your sentiment. And I've made multiple attempts to try to reach out and calm her, so to speak, but she appears to have a lot of unresolved emotional issues and a lot of unresolved familial rage that she is not directing in a healthy manner. And if you have ideas about how I can reach her and help her, then I am interested.
That I'm not sure. You got to get to know her, which, as you know, is a very easy feat. She has a bit of a darker past than some.
Yes. So I thank him for the time and the answers, and I ask if I could take my leave and go to the bath. Thank you. And I will, like, while I'm in the bath, I will think and meditate on what he and I talked about, and I will try to formulate an outreach plan for Emiko, because she's the most difficult of.
Do you
the
talk with
classmates.
anyone else in the party about that, or you just do it yourself?
I'll just do it myself for now.
Okay.
I'll
'Cause
probably
I could think of at least one other person who'd be interested in potentially doing so.
I'll probably broach the subject with Sengetsu, because he and the two of them seem to share some similar threads. Sengetsu just controls his rage better.
Do I?
Capture that undead guy.
I mean, considering the behavior that I just saw,
What does he think?
yeah. Considering the behavior I just saw from the petulant child that is Emiko, absolutely you control your rage better. Anyway, that's
Remember,
all for-
he didn't actually see because he was facing off against the terracotta soldiers when you did that.
Okay.
That's true. He did
That's
not
true.
see me go
Sure,
fucking
that's fine.
ape shit bananas on
That's
the,
fine. Well,
on the corpse of the Baron and turned it into Buddy.
At least my rage was just on clay, just clay.
So for just for chats, anyone who missed it, you got to go back a couple episodes. They faced off against an undead who toyed with Zangetsu's mind and said something about his mother. And then when he snapped out of it, he realized that this creature said something about his mother and went total rage bonkers on the guy. And yeah,
We cut him in half and then stomped the pieces.
Yeah.
See, the thing is that you took your rage out on an enemy. She took her rage out on an inanimate object that could not defend itself.
Arguably, it was still an enemy.
Okay.
It just was an incapacitated enemy.
Okay.
So was my target.
And you know, their target was a lot grosser than my target.
Yeah.
There's guts everywhere.
you're just dusty and dirty.
I mean, you broke some clay pots. Like, he got really gutsy. Anyway, I don't want to take up all the time, so you are welcome to move on.
Yep. No, you're good. I'm trying to make sure everyone has time to resolve it and stuff. At this late, we probably aren't going to make it, too many floors up the tower, so it's more likely we'll end a little early than we will make it up the tower, which is fine. I don't want us to rush the tower and, I'd rather not be mid-turn if we can avoid it. Because that
I mean,
always
I'm fine. I'm
makes
fine
things
like waiting until next time for a
little
tower.
odd.
Yeah, especially because the initiative tracker and stuff will lose track when we close the session. Yeah, it's probably better to start fresh with the tower. So I think that would be what I would like to do next. The rest of the day when we're here, I'll probably go and spend my time training after we get back to town until the end of the day, however much time is left. And then the next day, I will probably approach everybody in the morning and say, "Let's go to. We need to practice."
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is, you guys do a little bit of practice montage in preparation for the tower. So Zengetsu comes to you guys and tell you guys to practice. How does, say, the next 3 days or so go as you guys are trying to pump yourselves up, get ready, and prepare to go into the tower?
My routine probably doesn't change. My routine's probably the same. I do at least 1,000 strikes. Probably just more physical training.
I would go to study magic books.
So, if he wants, Kyung and I will get up and do our running and our cardio, and I'll spend the morning working with my Earth Master on my Earth training, and in the afternoon I'll meditate. And try and work on my spirit. He said the path, and I'm just trying to follow my path.
Okay. That's good. That leaves Emiko and Gyeong.
What is he doing? He knows that we're going to the tower.
Yep. How does Gyeong want to prepare for the tower? His not favorite place.
He wants to find some second or third year people, if he can, and he wants to ask them how they prepare for going to the tower. Do I need a check for that?
Persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yes. Sorry, it's not called persuasion. Yeah, charm.
It's called charm. What difficulty, please?
Standard.
All right. I am going to upgrade this
Okay.
with a story point and say that he, word of him, helping out the town, ordering food, that the town's kind of maybe sent a letter or whatever. Someone's gotten word of mouth about what he's been doing. So yeah, that's the point is for that. And I will upgrade my ability for this.
Sounds good. That's legitimate use of a story point. That's what they're there for.
So I'm going
Good on
to
use flipping back the one that I flipped for Emiko's fun.
upgrade and roll.
All right.
No, I did not succeed. And
wow.
I got a threat.
That roll sucked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oof.
So apparently you agitated someone who's second or third year. So come up with a guy that or girl that you upset, and we'll add that in as a character
Or
to
annoyed.
your list as someone who's less than pleased with you, agitated. with
Okay.
you.
Sure, I can do
Just
that.
for fun story reasons. 'Cause why not? Story,
Who doesn't love a schoolyard fight?
Why not?
right? Now, it may wind up that it turns out, in the future they turn up to be an ally or something. But for now, they're agitated.
That actually happened to me in real life. So
I
fought a kid off and on for months, and then ended up being friends with him a year later.
and that's why I'm saying, it's not just because you have a bad point with someone doesn't guarantee it's bad forever.
Yeah.
You can actually have rivals that then turn into collabs.
Maybe when you were walking up to somebody, you bumped into them and spilled their wine on their white clothing
Yeah.
in front of everybody.
Are you threatening me?
He
Always.
accidentally sneezed on how you, and now he has to go and wash his clothes.
Take 3.5 baths.
Go down secretly cleaning her dagger.
guarantee my character stays up like
in robes.
You're gonna hate the tower then. It
I
gets
guarantee
pretty
that my
messy in there.
character spends at least an extra hour a night before bed over everyone else cleaning.
Right.
His room is
To
probably
look
spotless.
prim and proper.
And for him, it's less about vanity. It's actually the cleanliness. He just it can't not be clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
And organized.
It's the almost that germaphobe scrub it all clean sort of thing where it's
Yes.
yeah. Which is not germaphobe in this sense. It's just that
Which,
aspect of cleanliness. I get it.
yes, he wants to look nice, but not necessarily a vanity sense. It's because you have to.
Right.
You're supposed to.
Right.
Compulsion.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely nothing like that in real life.
Kind of like
but
an
that's what makes it
OCD
so much fun.
cleanliness. Yeah. I get it. Cool.
I'm basing him
Yeah,
loosely
but-
off a character from a manga.
Yeah, I've gathered some on that. I don't necessarily know the exact one you're playing, but yeah, that's the whole point of this. That's the whole point of this campaign.
He's a mixture of a bunch of different ideas.
Emiko? Are you
So,
preparing for the tower?
well, the group will probably not be seeing Emiko around. She is not going to be she's
Sociable?
just not going to be around, just not around the group, and so they probably will not be seeing her at all around. That's like for meals and all that. And
Sorry.
in this time, we're like doing this for a few days, like training wise. Okay.
Just a couple days to prepare. Like you can collect any resources you need. That's why I said a couple days.
Mhm.
Gives you time
Okay.
to reasonably come up with the ability to get resources that you want or need. Stuff like that.
Yeah, okay. Well, the next day she'll probably go and talk with her brother and see what he wants. Hoping to get more information on stuff.
Okay. So let's do that. You tell him you're willing to talk with him. Where do you go?
Somewhere, probably somewhere like more
The
private.
doctor's area, like the hospital herbalist? Do you go to the pagoda, the tea house, random dark alley?
Yeah, random dark alleys. Woo.
Random dark alley.
Is there like a park?
Sure.
Or,
There's
like-
not exactly a park. There's areas with trees and stuff.
Like-
There's like open market areas that are like paved road areas where they set up, street markets and stuff at times. There's areas outside the walls where there's, plenty of trees and everything. What kind of park are you looking for?
I was just looking for like just a park where you can just like
Outdoor
walk on
seating?
Yeah.
Okay, there's one at the tea house. There is an area like that. There's also one at the inn where you guys are staying.
Yeah. Once you wouldn't go to the inn one.
Yeah, it's a little bit too seen. So you'd probably go to the tea house one then.
Yeah.
There's a area you can even get tea and go out there. Yeah,
Yeah, that's where she'll go.
sure. So you get there and he's waiting for you.
Naturally.
As you walk up, he pours you a cup of tea. He's like, "Sister, how are you doing?"
I've been better.
What can I help you with?
You wanted to talk?
I'd like to know how you're doing. I'd like to be able to talk with my sister. I'd like to leave an open bridge of communication there.
Mm-hmm. What are you playing at? What's your game here?
No game.
What do you want from me?
To treat you like my sister that I care about. And that's the whole reason I even left.
Yeah. So-
I can't force you to believe it, but it's true.
So, can you explain to me why you left again? And that I apparently had a younger sibling.
Yeah. They said that either I had to execute you or I would be executed. Apparently it's some sort of sacrifice or something. I didn't quite get all that, and I'm like, I'm not going to do that to my sister. And there's problems, and so found out to make sure that you wouldn't be sacrificed, because they, need someone to, do their dirty deeds. I left. I didn't have the capabilities to ensure I could survive, let alone that I could let anyone else survive, so I left you there so that you could at least live.
What about the others? Our other brothers? Are they? Where are they?
I don't know. Do not know.
And you said something about the teacher I'm with, Wraith. Do they, what do they know?
About what in particular? They're very skilled at stealth and scouting and finding things and such.
Do they know about our family?
They do some. I utilized some of Wraith's skills to acquire a few bits of information that I needed. We were on a trip for one of our missions closer to home, and I utilized Wraith's skills to collect some intel.
And me?
You were part of the information I collected, yes. I got the info, and I also allowed me to post a little threat that you needed to come to the academy for training. Which obviously worked. Welcome.
Yeah. Listen.
I don't expect you to be happy that I left, okay? I understand that. But I do hope that you can understand I care about you as my sister, and that I do want to help you. And I am trying.
Listen, I don't trust you. I'm just gonna say that now.
Okay?
I don't know if I will ever trust you. But I also know I can't trust our parents.
Yep.
So, I guess I would like as much information you can give me on who they really are and what they do.
Well, you know the mist that hit the academy not long ago, right?
Correct, yes.
They are affiliated with the organization that perpetrated that.
Of course they are.
Mind blown. Affiliated.
There's a set of at least 3 organizations. One that perpetrated that, one that our lovely parents are affiliated with, or are part of, And then another one that I'm still trying to get some details on. There may or may not be others, but there's at least those 3. And they're known to do a number of nefarious deeds throughout the lands.
Are you one of the baddies?
Luckily, you're not there.
No, I know. I'm totally out of character.
Oh yeah, my brother's totally bad. But so do you have any reason why they attacked the school and took who they took?
They know that the academy is good at only keeping good recruits. So they tried to kidnap as promising students to try to turn them into their weapons. Number one, it weakens the academy and, those who would oppose them, and also gives them an easy recruiting point that they don't have to deal with trying to actually find skilled people. They just try to corrupt them. Not very good. Not very nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know if they're going to be coming back anytime soon? Have you been tracking them?
We try to keep an eye on them. They, Wraith is one of the few who seems to be able to try to find them at times. Most others have a hard time locating them. We don't know why they're so good at hiding themselves, but they are. And they only come... We've only had an attack like this one other time since I've been here. So it's not like a yearly thing or anything like that. It's only once in a while. But every time is harrowing and saddening and frustrating and angering. And you never know when it's going to happen until it's already happening.
And the mist, do you know what spell chant that is?
Yes, so I don't know how much you've practiced or studied the mystic arts, but there is rituals that can be done, that can be performed. And the nice thing with either rituals or scripts, which allow you to make diagrams and such, is that they either take more people for chants or more time for scripts, but allow a single person to have the capacity to do greater spells, right? So with a chant, they're all working together as a single group to harness greater power. And so it's not necessarily a particular spell, it's they harness a greater effect from a spell of mist and perception, deficit to hide their movements and disguise themselves more. And so using a group to continually chant it allows them to stand off somewhere and essentially cast that mist over the area, allowing them to move more concealed.
Is there a way to reverse it?
The easiest way would be to locate the team and remove them, and then it would end. Otherwise, there is some countermeasures, but you have to have a equal amount or greater amount of power to try to cancel it out.
Of course. The tower. Do you have any advice on how to prepare for it? And she kind of shrugs it, she's kind of mumbling it because she's not really wanting to ask advice from her brother, but
I would make sure you bring plenty of healing items, because you're going to need them if you want to go as far as possible. Other things would include try to find things that there's some rare items, if you can find any, that allow you to delay the next spawn, giving you time to rest. We actually got one that allowed us to take a 6-hour break between levels, thereby allowing us to actually fully rest and recuperate. They're very rare, so you may not be able to find them, but you can always sometimes find them rarely on creatures in the tower. Some of the creatures do drop items. It's rare, but it is possible, so you do want to make sure you check. So healing items, if you can find a wave delay to allow you to have a breather, that's useful. And then make sure you have equipment, make sure it's repaired, and potentially have backup gear so that you're able to, if your gear is damaged or destroyed or lost, you're able to still have the capacity to continue.
Right. Okay.
That being said,
Well,
there is slight variations every time you enter. So don't think that it's going to be exactly the same every time you go in. It'll be somewhat similar. It won't be the same. And every
alright.
level, as you know, does get harder.
Yeah. What level did you get to?
By myself or with my team?
Both.
By myself, I got to 12. With our team, we got to, what was it? 27. But like I said, we
Yeah.
got lucky and had that, full rest that we were able to take. That kind of made a difference.
I bet. Well, I have to go in the tower like couple days.
Yeah. Be sure to, you could either buy supplies from the medical facility, or you can go down to the general goods store and buy some there. But make sure you stock up.
Mhm.
It'll help you go as far as possible.
Right. Well, not entirely sure what to do with all the information that has been given. But
Rush. Your time.
I will definitely acknowledge it. And I will run over it. Well, when will you be contacting me again? Anytime soon?
I'm around if you ever want to talk, or you want to find anything out, or if you need something, let me know. Now I'm running a few courses for the academy, training a few people. So I'll be here for a while anyways.
Right. One more question.
Yes.
So, have you prevented our parents from contacting me
No.
at the school? All right.
Would you like me to?
No, that's all right. And she's a bit unsure. She still does not believe there's an escape. So she doesn't think that she can just cut ties with her parents. She's also worried about her other brothers. And she'll probably write some letters to her other brothers with when the last known location that she knew that they were at, and see if she gets any response back from them.
Okay.
And then after the meeting there, she's gonna basically do what he said and prepare and get some more healing items. So she'll probably go to, since she she spends a lot of time at the medical area, she'll probably go there. And she will look to see if anyone's selling any of these potions that could save time for us in the tower. Just to see if she can find something. Because it don't hurt to
Roll
look.
a streetwise. It's a way to try to see if you're able to locate one. It's not really that, but it's... I don't know another one that would fit better.
Normal difficulty?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I got one failure, but I get 2 advantages.
But one of the people who you healed in one of your times at the medical facility said he'll let you know if they find one.
Alrighty.
They do not currently have one.
Alright, and yeah. And Emeka will
Alright.
just get prepared that way.
Well, that will be it for tonight. Chat, we appreciate you all for being here. We hope you enjoyed. Lovely players, do make sure that this coming week we work between now and then to make sure we get all the supplies and stuff handled, and that you guys feel prepared and ready for the tower, and we will pick up on the tower next week. Until then, as always, enjoy the story. See you guys next time.